Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to, if you're new here, I am sitting in the floor in my bedroom next to a window. There's sun, there's a little bit of shade here, so anyways, shade, shadow, I don't know. Now I have the latest release from Starrily, I don't know how to say this brand. But there it is, you can read it. Starrily. I don't know. I'm gonna be calling it whatever comes up at the I don't know. Anyways, this is their latest drop. They did send this to me with no commitment, you know, they just sent me PR, but I wanted to review it because I polled you guys here on my YouTube and you said you were interested. So let's get into them. Actually, before we continue, I wanted to show you guys the brush because this is a brand that's new to my channel. Of course, it's not gonna be new from a lot of you, but since it's new here, I want to show you guys the brush because usually a lot of indies have the flat paddle brush and this bottle needs cleaning. But I wanted to show it to you next to OPI because it does have the same style of brush. It is the flat square thing at the tip, and then if you put them on the side, they're about the same, with the Starrily, I don't know, being a little bit thicker than OPI. And this OPI color is actually Topless Beach, because somebody's gonna ask, what's the color that you showed? Oh, and also what I'm wearing is a CND shellac. I'll link it down below, I don't remember the name. Alright, so this blue is called Xenon. I don't know how to say these names in English, you guys, I'm sorry. But anyways, this is a Crelly formula. It was opaque for me at 2 coats, and it didn't really have streaks. You guys are gonna see in the image here on the right hand side with the buildup of the 3 coats. It's actually not streaky, and it does dry matte, as you're gonna see again in the image. But at 2 coats, it was even for me and opaque. And I actually did a 3rd coat, and I think you do see a slightly tiny bit of a difference. Slighty, that's not a word. Slight difference, but I would say that a 2 is wearable. And if you want, you can do 3, but I probably would not do 3. I would wear it at 2. The formula was fine. Now they are a little bit on the thicker side. Keep that in mind. When you open the bottle, this is the case for most of them, you can see that it's a thicker consistency, okay? So now, one thing to note for all of these, where you place them on the nail, they stay. They're not running around everywhere, and they're not hard to work with. Next up, we have the purple in the collection. This one's called Argan. This one was also a little bit streaky on the first coat. Well, not also, because the blue wasn't, but this one was a little bit streaky for me in the first coat. But then it was kind of like perfect in the second coat. I didn't even see a benefit of a 3rd coat on this one. It was fully opaque, not streaky, none of that. Up next, we have Helium, and this one is a straight up hot pink. In this video, it's showing a little bit warm. I do have direct sunlight here, and it bounces back to warm. It's not this warm. It is a pink. It is not a coral. It has nothing orange. It's a straight up neon pink. And again, similar situation to the other 2. The 2nd coat, it was completely even with no streaks, but you do see some nail line, which with the purple on the 2nd coat, I didn't see a nail line. With this one, I did see nail line on the 2nd, so on the 3rd, it goes away. Again, a Crelly formula. It does dry a bit matte, but you know, just do a glossy top coat and you'll be fine. Up next, we have Neon, and this one's your like in your face orange neon. There's no, you know, it's very, 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 very bright, and I keep saying this because it is. Now this one for me in the first coat, I could still see some of that nail line, but I didn't experience any streaks at all, and it was actually perfect at 2. I did a 3rd coat just because I wanted to get the picture even for all of them, but it didn't really need it. I just did it because I did it for all the others. So yeah, for this one, you're gonna be fine in 2. Also keep in mind, like I said, for the others, the formulas are a little bit on the thicker side, which in turn allows for very easy manipulation. Like where you put them on the nail, they stay. They do not pull to the sides. That usually happens when polishes are thinner. They become a little bit out of control sometimes, so then when they're a little thicker, maybe you're not used to them, but if you try it, you will realize what it is, like how they behave when you actually put them on the nail. So up next, we have Radon. I hope this is how you say this. I don't know. This is your typical highlighter yellow. There's no undertones or nothing here. This is the highlighter yellow from school. Now for this one, it behaves a little bit different than the other 4 that I showed you already, where it is a little bit streaky on the first coat, and then on the 2nd coat, even though it is wearable, I would wear it at 2 coats, it wasn't perfect. So I think it does benefit from the 3rd coat if you're looking for that perfect look. Now, I didn't use a ridge filling base coat or white under or any of that. Maybe if you use a ridge filling base coat, You could get it perfect at 2. I don't know. But just plan for 2 to 3. Then if you get it at 2, then good for you. And if not, 3 should be okay. They're not hard to work with or anything. Up next, we have Krypton. And this one is the same exact situation as the previous one. Streaky in the first one, wearable and good in the second one, and for perfection you're gonna need 3. And also this is the highlighter green from school. Okay, no undertones, nothing weird happening. It is the classic highlighter green for summer. This one's it. Also easy to work with, same formula as the others. Now for the videos that I showed you guys, for the swatch videos, I only did 2 coats, and then I did 3 for the images only. And in general, I think they're good polishes. I think the fact that they're a little bit on the thicker side helps with application because they state where you put them. They self-level fine for me. They are crellies, but they feel like they have a lot of white in them. So they don't feel like watered down or anything like that. They feel easy to work with and just, you know. Now, of course, you guys know that I prefer straight up creams, but these are crellies that are closer to, I would say, feeling very creamy, okay? So this is the first time that I showcased this brand on my page, on my channel, because you guys said that you wanted to see them. I have no idea if they are going to continue to approach me for PR or not. I unfortunately cannot afford to buy these for review. So if they send them and you guys are interested, I will continue to review them. If they don't, then I probably won't. I don't have budget capacity to add another indie brand to buy for review. So, you know, let's hope if they send them to me, then and you guys want to see them, then we'll see more of them. If not, then, well, it was a nice run while it lasted for this one video, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming to my review, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Bye!